The Beast is back. The Beast is back. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Beast is back. And I'm not talking about this beast. I'm not talking about this caveman you see before you. This beast never left. I'm not talking about this caveman you see before you. The eighth wonder of the world. The greatest looking man in the history of the world. I'm not talking about this beast. I'm not talking about this caveman. This caveman never left. But the Beast is back. The Seattle Seahawks. Marshawn Lynch. Lynch signs. Saved by the Beast. Lynch signs. Saved by the Beast. As we know, the Seahawks lost their two rushers. As we know, the Seattle Seahawks are 11-4. And on Sunday, we are playing the 12-3 San Francisco 49ers. However, if the Seahawks win, we'll be 12-4. And San Francisco will also be 12-4. But because we beat San Francisco earlier in the season, a few weeks ago, down in Santa Clara, California, we will have the tiebreaker. So the bottom line is this. Our main rusher went down, Chris Carson, who ran for over 1,000 yards this year and last year. He was injured last week. And also C.J. Prosise was injured. He broke his arm. So the bottom line is this. We were down to our fourth string rusher. Some guy named Travis Homer. Because Rashad Penny suffered a season-ending knee injury a few weeks ago. So we didn't have any rushers, running backs. So we re-signed Marshawn Lynch and Robert Turbin, who used to be on the Seahawks also, who was on the Seahawks Super Bowl team turban. In 2014. So Marshawn Lynch is here to save the day, folks. 33 years old, the beast mode. You think the Bergs is a beast? You think the Bergs is a caveman? Coming in, the Bergs coming in at 5'11 and a half, 225 pounds. You got the beast mode coming in at 5'11, 230. Solid muscle. Solid muscle. Future Hall of Famer. So, when it all looked bleak, when it looked like the season was over, folks, even though we are guaranteed a playoff spot, bottom line is this. The Grinch didn't save Christmas. Marshawn Lynch saved Christmas. Because as it stands right now, folks, according to my Twitter feed, and the Seattle Seahawks reporters, here is the scenario, folks. The best case scenario is if the Seahawks beat the 49ers, plus the Packers losing to the Lions, then the Seahawks will be the number 2 seed, and we will get a playoff bye, which means we won't have to play in the first week. We won't have to play a wild card team. However, it is extremely unlikely that the 12-3 Packers will lose to the Lions, who are come on. Where is everybody? Come on. Say something. Say something. It's very unlikely the Packers are going to lose to the Lions, who are 3-11-1. But you never know what can happen. So the bottom line is this. What's up? Merry Christmas. I'm at a party. I'm at a party right here. I'm at a party right here. There's a party going on right here. 365 days a year. Woo! Because the Bergs is on tour. Merry Christmas, Terry Meek, 60 Flowers Child, Coachisms. There's a party going on right here. 365 days a year. Because I'm on tour, folks. I'm not Bruce Springsteen. I'm Bruce Bergstein. And I have set up shop. I have set up residency right here in the Berg Cave. 365 days a year. There's a party going on right here. So the bottom line is this. Let's get back to football here. So the bottom line is this. So the best case scenario is if the Seahawks beat the 49ers this weekend in Seattle on Sunday night football, and the Green Bay Packers lose to the Detroit Lions. That means we get the number 2 seed and a playoff first-round bye. However, that is very unlikely. What's going on, Melinda, Zach? However, assuming the Green Bay Packers beat the Lions, there are 2 outcomes. The first is if the Seahawks win over the Niners. Okay, so assuming the Green Bay Packers beat the Detroit Lions this Sunday, either 2 things are going to happen. One of 2 things. And then if the Seahawks win against the 49ers here at home, we will be the number 3 seed, and we will have a home playoff game. We will not have a bye week, but the first game will be a home playoff game against the wild card playoff game, wild card weekend against the Minnesota Vikings. However, if the Seahawks this weekend lose to the 49ers this weekend, and we go to 11-5, San Francisco goes to 13-3, that means we fall all the way down to the number 5 seed, and we're going to have a road playoff game the wild card weekend, either at Philadelphia Eagles or at the Dallas Cowboys. Did you guys get all that information? It's kind of complicated, right? No, it's not really that complicated. We just have to win. If we win, then we will get, well, it is actually complicated. I think I went over it, though. So the bottom line is this. Guess who's back? Back again. Marshawn Lynch is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? We were not saved by the bell with Mr. Principal Belding and Zach and Screech and Lisa Turtle and all the rest of them. We were saved not by the bell. We were saved by the beast. Lynch signs, saved by the beast. I know I am a beast. Actually, you know what? I'll be honest with you, folks. The Seahawks did contact me. The Seahawks did actually contact me. The head coach, Pete Carroll, he has my cell phone number. Pete Carroll and I text all the time, okay? Pete Carroll has the direct line to the BERGS Show. Bottom line, I correspond with him all the time. We go over game day analysis, everything. And he knows the Seattle Seahawks and also the Seattle Seahawks general manager. They contacted me, truth be told. Because they know I've been working out a little bit. They know I'm a caveman. I'm a beast. Even though I'm 46 years old, Coach Carroll called me up and he said, Bergs, we're down 2 running backs. We're down 2 running backs. Not 1, but 2. We need you, Bergatron, Bergie boy. He said to me, can you get in shape? Can you get in shape? Can you pass a physical? Can you be down here in Renton at the VMAC where the Seattle Seahawks practice? Can you be down here? He called me up yesterday. Can you be down here at noon? And I said, yes, I can. Because the Bergatron was going to save the day. Because the Bergs is a beast. Look at the Bergs, folks. Look at this beast. The Beastmode, the caveman, was going to be signed by the Seattle Seahawks as the starting running back, and I was going to take over. However, at the last minute, when I got out of bed yesterday morning, I didn't drink enough water or something, and I had a cramp, and I pulled a hamstring. I pulled a hammy, folks. I pulled a hammy. I pulled a hamstring, folks, getting out of bed. And I had to put myself on the disabled list, on the injured list. I'll be seeing my doctor on Friday. I'll be going under the knife next Monday, having surgery on that hamstring, folks. The Bergs, I was there when my team called me, when my country called me. I was there to be called up. I was there to be called up as a backup, as a starting running back for the Seattle Seahawks this weekend. Even at 46 years old, look at me, tip-top shape, 6 feet tall, 195 pounds of pure muscle. Look at me. 0% body fat. Look at this perfection. Look at this perfection, folks. 0% body fat. Look at this perfection. I don't drink alcohol. I don't eat fast food. I don't do anything wrong. Look at this body. You know what I'm saying? Give the Bergs the ball, baby. I was there. But I got out of bed, folks. It was a rough one the other night. I didn't have enough fluids in my system. And I got out of bed in the morning. And I cramped up. G-Mangos. The Seattle Seahawks, they called me because they were down 2 running backs and they wanted the Bergatron to come save the day. 46 years old. Look at me, man. 6 feet tall, 185 pounds, solid muscle, 0% body fat. I don't drink. I don't do anything. I take the skin off my chicken. I don't eat carbs. I haven't had fast food in 15 years. Look at me. I haven't had Domino's pizza or wings in at least 25 years. Look at this poster boy for health. But I got out of bed. I got out of bed yesterday morning, folks. I got out of bed. And I was dehydrated, folks. I was dehydrated. And I got out of bed. And I felt something in my calf. I had a bad cramp. And then I fell over. Woo! And I pulled a hamstring. I got to go see my doctor on Friday. I might be going under the knife on Monday. I don't know what's going on over here. But I was there, folks. I was there. Just like I was there in 1996 when I graduated from college. And when I went to the job fair in downtown Seattle, and I had a bachelor's degree from the University of Washington, 23 years old. So I took a year off to gain in-state residency when we moved here in 1992. Otherwise, I would have graduated in 95, folks. The bottom line is this. I was walking around that job fair. I saw all these ham and egger type of jobs. Working at Microsoft or Boeing, working behind a cubicle. I said, you know what? I don't want to be a robot. I don't want to sit behind a desk. I don't want to take any orders. I walked up to the military section, and this is a true story. I told them about my story, and they said, you have a bachelor's degree, you can join the military. Back then, I was in tip-top shape, even in better shape than I am now. And I am probably the most fit person in the history of the world right now. 0% body fat. Back then, I was negative 10% body fat. The bottom line is this. I was either going to join the Army or the Navy. Bottom line, probably the Army. Because I had a bachelor's degree, I would have become an officer. I just had to go to boot camp, and then I would go to officer school. Bottom line. I was going to make a career out of it. Back then, the Bergs, woo, I was clean cut. Short hair, clean shaven, woo. Custom made from head to toe, babies. Looking fine as I always do. In my Giorgio Brutinis. But the bottom line is this, G-Mangos. After I got all the information, the packets, the information stuff, you can't talk to them too much. There's hundreds of people there. I called the recruiter on Monday or whatever it was. And we went through a checklist. And he got to the question of asthma. Do you have asthma? Yes, I do. Yes, the Bergs does have asthma. Yes, the Bergie boy does have asthma. The Bergs has had asthma since I was a little baby. Even when I came out on the planet Bergatron, I didn't have asthma on Bergatron. There are no diseases there. But as soon as my space capsule landed on the planet Earth in July of 1973 in the Pine Barrens of southern New Jersey, something about the Earth's atmosphere, something about the atmospheric pressure, something about the allergies on the planet Earth, something about something. The Bergie boy, the baby Bergie boy developed asthma. He's had asthma his whole life, but he overcame it as a kid. Playing sports all the time, being on teams, all sorts of sports. We've already gone over this. And the recruiter said, we're sorry, but if you've had asthma your whole life, you cannot join the military. I said, but look at me. Look at me, man. Look at me. Because then I was custom made. Custom made, folks. We're talking about tip top. I was going to the gym every day. You can have asthma and still. I was always playing sports. All my coaches knew I had asthma. There's been Olympic athletes. You ever heard of the Olympic runner Jackie Joyner-Kersee? She's had asthma her whole life. She won tons of gold medals, folks. Jackie Joyner-Kersee, look her up. He said, that is just the way it is. That's just the way it is, folks. So the bottom line is, but I was there for my country, but my country was not there for me. Because of some stupid fucking red tape. And then I said to the recruiter, I said, So what happens if you join the military and then you get asthma? And he said, oh, well, then you can stay. I said, that doesn't make any sense. I said, so you're telling me you can be in the military and have asthma? Yeah, just as long as you didn't have it before you came in. I don't know. I wasn't going to get in a fight with the guy. Bottom line is this. I was there when my country wanted me. And I was there when the Seattle Seahawks wanted me too. But I pulled a hamstring. So now we are saved by the beast. Marshawn Lynch signs with the Hawks. Saved by the beast. Beastmode. Mangoes knows what's going on. Bet you need a prayer from me? What's going on? My pink life needs a prayer, folks. Everybody say a prayer for my pink life. I don't know what's going on. The bottom line is this. I'm here to make the Seahawks great again. Just like 2020, I'm here to make America BERGS again. I will say a prayer for your husband before I go to bed tonight. Everybody say a prayer for my pink life's husband. He had brain surgery. He had brain surgery. I say my prayers before I go to bed. G Mangoes, say a prayer for my pink life. I'm not going to do it right here because it would not seem genuine. I say my prayers before I go to bed. But I will keep that. I'm going to write that down right now. I'm going to write that down right now. So we got the it's Christmas Eve here. Yeah, it's kind of like another day for me. But I always said, Christmas to me is for kids, Christmas is for the kids getting the presents. Or, Christmas is really about going to church, right? Got to put the Christ back in Christmas. Christmas is really, it became a materialistic holiday. What'd you get for Christmas? That was all going on when we were growing up. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? So the bottom line is, let's see if Marshawn Lynch can I don't know, he's 33 years old now. He's still a beast though. So if we can just get a win, like I said, folks, we need to get a win on Sunday against the 49ers. Because we have the tiebreak. Because we beat the 49ers down there in San Francisco. So they're 12-3, we're 11-4. We win, we'll be 12-4, they'll be 12-4. And that means, let me go over the scenarios once again. This is very complicated. So the scenarios are this. The best case scenario is this. If the Seahawks beat the Niners, plus the Packers lose to the Lions, the Seahawks will be the number 2 seed, and they'll get a first-round bye. And then we'll get a home game. However, it's very unlikely the Green Bay Packers will lose to the Lions because the Packers are 12-3 and the Lions are 3-11-1. However, I believe that game is in Detroit. So, let's see. So that's a good thing, maybe. Because, Detroit will have home field advantage. Yeah, that game is in Detroit. So that's a positive thing there. I'll have to look at that point spread. I don't bet anymore. But if I was a betting guy, I would have to take a look at that point spread. What is the Green Bay Packers, Detroit Lions point spread? The Lions open up as a 9.5-point underdog. I would actually, if I was a betting man, I would actually take the Lions and the points because they're getting 9.5 points. They're playing at home. The over-unders are 41.5. They play in a dome there. I would actually take the Lions and the over at 41.5. You guys know what the over-under means. You take the combined scores of each team and you add it up. So G Mangoes, I know you like the bet. I know you like the bet, Mangoes. Take the Lions and the over. What is the point spread on the Seattle Seahawks San Francisco 49er game? Let's see. I bet the spread has changed now. Now, see, the spread is going to change now because Marshawn Lynch is back with the team. So this is going to be a floating NFL Week 17 picks. 49ers play thriller against Beastmode led Seahawks. Okay, what's the spread here? I don't think there is a point spread yet. Wait, point spread, 49ers -3. 49ers -3. I would take the Seahawks. This is a fake JT. That is a fake JT, folks. That is a fake JT. Can someone look to see, was that a fake JT? Merry Christmas, Red Road Runner. God, that's hard to say. I'm going to have to take a screenshot of that message. That was another threat here on the Bergs. Was that a fake JT, folks? See, JT, the real JT, I don't even know who the real JT is. I don't even know who the real JT is anymore. Is that the real JT? G Mangoes, can you hide that message? Can you hide that message, please? G Mangoes, can you hide that message that the fake JT said? Because I unhid it and now I can't hide it again. Can somebody with a wrench hide that message? Yeah, but then I unhid it. I don't know. I'm tired of you trolls, man. You trolls need to get a fucking life. Trolls, I have a message to you trolls. Get a fucking life, man. This is Christmas Eve. Get a fucking life. You trollers and doxers out there, get a fucking life. You got to take a few days off a year from trolling, and those days should definitely be Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Okay. What's up, Silver Surfer? Okay. Red Road Runner. Red Road Runner. Say that about 30 times real fast. You going live tonight, G Mangoes, or what? A painful death is coming. Look at this. Look at this. I have an idea who is doing all this. See, I want to say Red Road Runner. You guys need to take a day off, man. You need to get a life. I think Jill's just taking a night off. She does that from time to time. So I'm looking at the weather report here, folks. And talk about climate change, talk about global warming. But for Christmas time here coming up tomorrow, I'm looking all over the country. I mean, Seattle, the high is 41. The low is going to be 36 tomorrow. I mean, I don't really see a white Christmas anywhere. Chicago tomorrow is going to be 51. Boston is going to be 40. New York, 41. Washington, D.C., 47. Detroit, 42. Even Minneapolis, the high tomorrow is going to be 39. This is on Christmas. I don't think there's going to be a white Christmas anywhere. Where is there going to be a white Christmas? Hey, Mangoes, you guys having a white Christmas? Hey, folks, where do you guys live? Where do you guys have any kind of white Christmas going on wherever you guys live? Okay, we know Mangoes is in whatever, Maryland, Baltimore, the Baltimore Bruiser, the Greek sausage. No. He wasn't timed out. He was blocked. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're up in Canada. I mean, you guys are getting the snow up there. The bottom line is, I was looking at the map here, man. I was looking at eating my teriyaki, right? No, yeah, I know, right? So we have 5 ski resorts that are open. We got Crystal Mountain. They currently have a base of 41 inches. Mount Baker, they have a base of 85 inches. Snoqualmie Pass, they're only at 23 inches. They are open, though. Stevens Pass, I used to go to Stevens Pass all the time, 38 inches. And Whistler up in British Columbia at 40 inches. That's very low snowpack for this time of year. And let me tell you, Stevens Pass just opened up this past week, or last Wednesday. In years past, when I would go skiing, the ski resorts, especially Stevens Pass, Mount Baker, they would all be open up around Thanksgiving weekend. They're opening up now 3 weeks later, a month later. There's something going on here, okay? Oh, Nova Scotia. Yeah. What's up, Mercy? Merry Christmas. So, trolling is coming in hard and heavy, folks. So, let's see what my fortune is, huh? Let's see what my fortune is. Is that the real Stellar? Is that the real Stellar? Is that the real Stellar? All right. My fortune is, hey, trolls, don't fuck with me. It will not end well for you. Don't get so caught up in the daily grind that you never find any time to enjoy yourself. Okay. And then we got the Zodiac, Chinese Zodiac pig. And my lucky numbers, folks, my lucky lottery numbers are 42, 28, 54, 33, 24, and 17. So if you guys want to play those numbers, you guys should play those numbers. Now I'm going to play a couple songs. As always, if you are enjoying this quality content, give the Bergs a thumbs up. And if you are so inclined, you can show the Bergie Boy a Christmas tip at paypal.me/thebergs1973. Links are found in the description and on my About section. You really gotta not have a life if people are trolling. Yep, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Imagine how pathetic some people's lives are that they're trolling on Christmas Eve. Man. Talk about the Grinch, huh? The Grinch. I can't rip it yet. I rip later on. I shred later on. I'm going to play a couple acoustic songs, a couple of originals. What's up, James Dean? Silver Surfer, keep an eye out for the trolls. This is called Old Man. I wrote it in 2001, right? It's in the key of A minor. Old man, take a look at my present self. Am I a lot like your old former self? An old man, tell me, where should I live? An old man, tell me, how much should I give? Old man, tell me about me. Old man, can you tell me if my life is in a rut? And old man, can you tell me which connection I should get? And old man, tell me, what should I know? And old man, tell me, how much will I grow? And old man, tell me, where should I live? And old man, can you tell me, how much should I give? Oh man, tell me about me. Oh man, tell me about me. Oh man, can you tell me about me? How is that, folks? That's called Old Man. Basically, it's a song, Old Man, Take a Look. So I'm talking to an old man. So I wrote it in 2001, so I was 28. So I'm talking to an old man. Old man, take a look. Old man, take a look at my present self. Am I a lot like your old former self? So I'm talking to the old man, and I'm saying, you're old, I'm young. Am I anything like you now? Am I anything like how you used to be when you were young? And then, old man, tell me, where should I live? Old man, can you tell me, how much should I give? Old man, tell me about me. Because really, when he's telling me about me, he's telling me about himself. You understand? No, that's nothing like Neil Young's song. The only thing that's similar to that song is the title. Okay? You can't copyright a title. You can't copyright a title. That is nothing. Mark, you know what? You really are being a smartass. Different chords, different key, different lyrics, different melody. The only thing that's similar is the two words, old man. He really is being a smart ass. You know what? You are getting a timeout for that. Mark used to be a good guy on here. He used to be a supporter of the BERGS Show. You know, he is in Canada, so he's not a fan of the United States. Okay, he's not a fan of the United States. I mean, this is a United States company, Google, and this show is broadcast from the United States. So first off, in my opinion, he's not a fan of the United States. Neil Young is also from Canada. Okay, Neil Young doesn't live in Canada. He defected. He lives in California. But anyway, only similarities between that song and Neil Young's song is the title. You can have the same title. Okay. Can't copyright a title, folks. You can only copyright melody and lyrics. You can't copyright, for instance, you can't copyright a chord progression. So if you have a song that goes G, E minor, C, D, there's a lot of songs that go like that. Now, I'm not going to sing any real songs because I'll get a third party on here. This is all about the public watch hours, folks. This is all about me providing quality entertainment for you guys on Christmas Eve while the Bergettes are wrapping the presents and the guys are getting lit up. Now, I've given you great entertainment tonight. And if you guys want to show your love to the Bergs, you can do so at paypal.me/thebergs1973. All the links are there everywhere. Bottom line is this. Bergs needs loving too, folks. Now, here's a song I wrote about my dog, Otis. Growing up, we had a bunch of dogs in New Jersey, and one of them, actually, his name was Otis. We got the dog from somebody else when he was like 4 or 5 years old. His name was already Otis. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was walking in the park Saturday, 29th of May. I didn't know what I'd see. It was only Otis and me. But on that day, Otis was free. I was walking by her house Thursday, 3rd of June. Somehow Otis knew time was right. Oh, the time was right, yeah, to walk on by. I was walking in the park Saturday, 29th of May. I didn't know what I see. It was just a dog and me. But on that day, yeah, I said on that day, yeah, on that day, yeah, my dog was free. My dog was free. My dog was free. My dog was free. Free. Redondo Beach, South Manhattan Beach. She grew up in Redondo Beach, just south of Manhattan Beach. She grew up on them Beach Boys songs. She loved those Beach Boys songs. Yeah, here's another song I wrote. I forgot how the melody goes. It's called Redondo Beach. At the Redondo Beach, California. I wrote it in 2000. I think I'm doing the melody wrong, but I'll try it as best as I can. It's in the key of E. She grew up in Redondo Beach, just south of Manhattan Beach. She grew up on the Beach Boys songs. She loved those Beach Boys songs. Brian Wilson was a man of the dreams. She loved those surfer tunes. Little surfer, little surfer, little surfer, little one. Little surfer, how she loved those good old surfer tunes. She loved the sand, sun and the waves. She loved to tan all day. She watched the sun go down at night. She watched it go down in fright. And then I had a chord change there. You see, if you look at the lyrics, I just have the lyrics printed out. I don't have the chords. So when I'm playing all this shit, I need to remember how it goes. Now here's another one. This is one of the first songs I ever wrote. It's called Rooftops. This is 1994. So this is actually a pretty good song. It is actually a pretty good song. I never really did anything with this song. It's actually a pretty good song. It's called Rooftops. It's called Rooftops. Right? It's called Rooftops. Wait. Hair check. Hair, makeup, lights, camera, action. It's called Rooftops. Please. No, that's all. Please don't say to me that you want to kill me or you want to die, because I don't want the guilt of looking up to you and see you stand above me with your anxious smile, 'cause I'm flying. I'm counting on the rooftops, flying kind of low, telling me what I would never know. And although you're not here, I can hear singing monotone sound of my ear. It's so clear, oh my dear. It is the same. It is the same. Oh, all right, hold on a second. I gotta do it again. It is the same. It is the same. It is the same. All right, I gotta do it again. I haven't played this song in over 20 years, folks. It's called Rooftops. Starts off slow and then it builds. Yeah. Please don't say to me that you want to kill me or that you want to die, 'cause I don't want the guilt of looking up to you and see you stand above me with your anxious smile, 'cause I'm flying. I'm soaring. I'm counting all the rooftops 'cause I'm flying. Counting all the rooftops 'cause I'm flying kind of low, telling me what I would never know. And although you're not here, I can hear the same monotone sounds in my ear. It's so clear. Oh my dear, oh my dear, it is the same. 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 'Cause I'm flying. I'm soaring. I'm counting all the rooftops 'cause I'm flying down low. Telling me what I would never know. I would never know. I would never know. I would never know. Yeah, that's a hard song, man. That's fucking like 20. That's 26 years old, man. Bareback Bergs Mountain. The bottom line is this. That guy's probably a troll, folks. That guy probably needs a timeout. Salty dog. I think we might have a troll there. I think we might have a troll there, Salty. So what did you guys think of that song, Rooftops? We're talking about some serious chord action here. 1 chord, 2, 3, 4. Then we have a what? F, 5. Got a G, 6. Got a D, 7. Got a C, 8. There's like 8 fucking chords in that song. There's 8 chords in that song, man. I wrote that song in 1994. I started playing guitar in 1993. I think that's a pretty damn good song. Hey, have you guys been checking the Santa tracker, folks? Where is Santa Claus right now, folks? Where is Santa Claus right now, folks? That is the question. That is the question. Where is Santa Claus right now, folks? Where is Santa Claus right now, folks? Let me ask my phone. Leave her, man. Leave her. No, she's good. Where is Santa Claus? Where is Santa Claus right now? Santa tracker, folks. Where the fuck is Santa Claus right now? That's what I want to know. Where is Santa's location right now? Santa was last seen in Mindelo, Cape Verde, off the coast of Africa. He is heading west, flying at a tremendous speed over the Atlantic towards South America. Children in North America are being altered to Santa's location. We need to get all the details here from the Santa tracker, folks. Go on your Google, go ask where Santa is. Let's get the Santa tracker going here, folks. We got to have those kids get the presents. We got to have those kids get the presents, James Dean. Santa tracker, folks. Where the hell is Santa? Santa's in North Korea right now? You sure? Live feed. I don't think I'm doing this right. Really? You took down your tree already? Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Santa. Hey, Ward. Hey, Ward, I just want to let you know that Coach Carroll, why would you take down your tree already? I want to let you know that Coach Carroll called me specifically on the Berg phone. On the Berg phone, folks. Coach Carroll called me on the Berg phone. The bat phone? No, the Berg phone. And he said to me, Bergs, are you in playing shape? I said, am I in playing shape? Look at me, man. Look at me. Am I in playing shape? Come on. I'm the best. I'm the most fit person in the world. And he said to me, I know you're 46, Bergs, but we need you. We need you to come out of retirement. We got a big game. He said, can you be here for a physical? He called me up fucking Sunday night. But I got out of bed Monday morning, folks. I was a little dehydrated. You know, I might have had a few too many cold ones that night. I got out of bed, and I had a cramp in my leg. And I cramped in my calf, and I fell over, and I pulled a hamstring, man. So I'm on the injured reserve list right now. So the Berg train, 6 feet tall, 205 pounds, solid muscle, and a little bit of fat, and a lot of caveman, and a lot of hairy beast, and a lot of beast mode. I was called into duty. Unfortunately, I had to go on the injured reserve list. But, Ward, let me tell you something, folks. Terry, let me tell you something, folks. James Dean, we were saved. We weren't saved by the bell. This ain't Screech. This ain't Zach. This ain't Mr. Belden. We were saved. Lynch sign, saved by the beast. Question mark. Because were we really? We were saved by the beast. We were saved by the beast. Now, we all know the Bergs, a.k.a. the Bergie boy, a.k.a. Bergatron, a.k.a. Veronica Bergatron, a.k.a. The Show, a.k.a. The Caveman, a.k.a. Elron Bergs. We all know, a.k.a. The Fonz. We all know that I could have been fed the ball 25 times and ran for 200 yards and scored 3 touchdowns. We already know that that is not a possibility, but that is a fact. However, I woke up in the morning yesterday and I was dehydrated and I had a cramp in my calf. I fell awkwardly, twisting my knee and pulling my hamstring and stubbing my toe. So I am on the injured list. I'm walking with a limp right now, folks. I'm a gimp walking with a limp. I am going to make YouTube great again in 2020. And I am going to make America Bergs again. But I tried to make the Seahawks great again. But I was unable to. So I pulled a hammy. But the bottom line is this. You're looking at 6'4", 235 pounds of solid muscle, girls. You're looking at a supreme athlete, 6'4", 375 pounds. You're looking at a supreme athlete here, folks. 6'7", 465 pounds of solid muscle. Yeah, it's true. I'm on a 20,000 calorie a day diet. That is true. I do drink 36 beers a day. I am Andre the Giant. I once challenged Andre the Giant to a beer drinking contest. He drank over 110 beers. The Bergs, I only got up to 109. He beat me on that final beer. The bottom line is this. You are looking at the most supreme athlete in the world. The most fit man in the history of the world. The best looking man. The George Clooney of YouTube. The silver. We got Silver Surfer. I am the Silver Fox. I am the George Clooney of YouTube. I am the Silver Fox. I'm not the Silver Surfer. I am on the injured reserve list. I did pull a hamstring, and I stubbed a toe, and I broke a nail. How you like them apples? Well, folks, I got to wrap this show up. I got to take it on the road. I don't want to lose these public watch hours. We almost got an hour and a half in here. I look like a crossing guard. Stop. Stop. Come on. You guys are stopping. I look like a crossing guard here, folks. I don't know what's going on. I'm doing the robot. I'm doing the robot from the 80s, folks. If you are so inclined, show your love to the Bergs. Show a little Christmas love and a little compassion. The Bergs has been getting hammered by the trolls. The trolls are coming in. And I've been taking them out left and right. Boom, 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 boom. I've been giving him the New Jersey Shuffle. I've been giving him the New Jersey breakfast sandwich. Look at that wingspan. I've been giving him Ward. He knows what the New Jersey special is. Three left jabs and an uppercut. I've been giving the trolls 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes the trolls are coming in so hard. Doxson, I got to give them the New Jersey special with a side of hash browns. That means another uppercut, a left. Ready? This is the New Jersey special with a side of hash browns, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the hash browns right there. That's the hash browns right there, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth is the knockout punch. All right, folks. Show your love to the Bergs. PayPal.me/thebergs1973. I'll be on here later. Hey, James Dean, show some love, and I'll make you go blue next time, baby. You've been cool lately. James Dean has been cool. You want to go blue? Show me some Christmas love. I need some Feliz Navidad dinero. Make it rain, folks. I'm currently in the process of monetization. Hopefully it will go through. I already got the necessary public watch hours. We are currently under review. The Bergs is going blue. The Bergs is getting monetized. Hopefully this week, very soon. And I'll have that super chat, folks. Till then, you got to show your love on the PayPal. PayPal.me/thebergs1973. And those trolls out there, you're going to get the New Jersey special. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G Mangos knows what I'm talking about. G Mangos with the fucking Greek sausage. He don't want none of my New Jersey special because I will give G Mangos the New Jersey special with a side of hash browns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hash browns for G Mangos. Woo! All right, folks, go to G Mangos. Sub them up. Show the Berg some love. Feliz Navidad y Feliz Año Nuevo. Adios.